Okay, so we're working on our frames of mind badge for our dystopian reading quest, and we're going to talk about characterization today. So check out these dystopian protagonists from some very popular films and books. What are some similar characteristics they share? What do you notice about Katniss, Thomas, Tris? How would you describe them? We know they're leaders. They're strong-willed, they're outspoken, they stand up for injustice. What are some other ideas that you have? I want to pay particular attention to the characterization in our own dystopian text. So we need to think about who our protagonists are in Unwind and Animal Farm and The Giver. And it's important to realize from a writing point of view that characters have layers. And good readers really pay attention to how characters act and what they say, what they want, what they think, and how they respond to events, and what other characters might say about them. Because our protagonists are complicated. You know, they have thoughts and feelings, they interact with others, and these direct and indirect characterization can help us to develop an informed theory about our protagonists, who they are, and more about who they will become. When we're thinking primarily about dystopian protagonists and dystopian texts, there are some clear consistencies among these different dystopian texts. We know the protagonist feels trapped, maybe they're struggling to escape, they are questioning their existing social and political system, they believe or feel that something is terribly wrong within the society and the community they live in, and they really help us, the audience, the reader, to recognize the negative aspects of their dystopian world through their perspective. You know, our dystopian protagonist is a person who rebels against the government or the systematic society, and they really, in some cases, feel that they stand alone against the society. So think about how the author of your dystopian book has taken a flat character and added flesh and bones, how they have made a character who is relatable or is somebody that we look up to, and also even in some cases maybe a character we despise. And what are those moments that define a character that you're reading about? So for this badge, you're actually going to do some station work today. We're going to start with some character analysis, and you'll log on to Google Classroom and complete the protagonist survey about your text and address just who your character is and both the indirect and the direct character traits of that character. And then when you're done, I have a specific passage about the protagonist that I really want you to reread again and take a look at how the author has taken that flat character and made them more dynamic. You know, what are the moments or the dialogue or the interactions that they have with others that really define who they are? And what sort of theories can we make about that character and his or her character traits? So, and this is going to help us to dig deeper into the larger themes and central ideas that are presented in the text. So you're now going to log on to that protagonist survey to get started on your Frames of Mind badge. Good luck.